Okay, so I'm here, checking out this throw. So I'm gonna kind of just go through and let you know what I see. First of all, I don't like how uh, right here, if you can see it, um, right here, how you have your heel up here. I'd like to see heel down. So for a good example, so instead of what you see right here, I'd rather see right here. Here's Alekna um, coming around. He's got that heel down right there, um, which means that he's actually getting on that knee. So that's important. Got to get balanced over that left knee so we can drive off of it going into the circle. Um, so I see that, and then really out of the back, you got good balance. You got good balance over the left side. Maybe get that left armpit out or a little bit more over the toe. But I really think that if you work on getting that heel down, that that left armpit will kind of take care of itself. So maybe just worry about getting the heel down. So bend more at the knee, or yeah, bend more at the knee, less at the ankle. Or actually, bend more at the ankle and less at the knee, I should say. Sorry. Um, so, and it's important to be nice and low on that left knee, but you actually have to be on that left knee. So the way to get there is by bending on that ankle. Um, so right here, good. I like how you're getting a right leg off the back of the circle there. Um, but what I'd like to see is it not drag like this. I want to see it get right out there. So part of that is gonna be getting on that left knee a little bit better. So right here, you see that your left knee is deep in here left. So you'd want to have you'd want to have your weight out here, and that'll force that right hip and right leg wider. So you won't be so your hips will be able to rotate more freely as you're going through the circle, and you won't have to try really so hard to drive that right leg. So as you can see here, boom, you start to drag there a little bit. So I'd want to see you just get it out left, right away. Get that right leg getting out left. Um, but from there, so that's what I want to see you work on out of the back. Get that heel down and bend more at the ankle than just the knee, and then get that right coming out left better. Um, but through here, you're it's decent. Um, I'd want to see you really actually just as far as the right leg drive goes. I'd want to see you just finish it. Okay? If you see here how it just kind of lands softly there, you want to get that down to the ground. Okay? Get that down to the ground and work the ground. All right? We want to be as grounded as we can throughout the whole throw. If we're not using the ground, then we're not going to be able to deliver the force that we want into the discus. So I see that. Okay? So get that there, but also part of it is that you're kind of weak off of the left leg out of the back. So I'd want to see here instead of so if you look at it right here, you can see that left is just kind of lazy, right? I'd want to see you think about driving the circle. Okay, so come off of that left foot, be active off of that left foot. Okay, instead of just turning in the middle, I want to see you also drive the circle, and that's also going to allow you to feel better on that right foot as well, because your force isn't going to be like when you tend to be too rotational. Now we don't get me wrong, we want to be rotational in the circle, okay? So so that we don't pull off orbit. But when you're too rotational, what you see is that the energy kind of starts to you start to lift up. Your body just starts to get real tall in the middle, and you have a hard time getting deep, getting that deep chest when the left foot lands at the front. Um, the front's not bad though. You're nice and grounded through release. You could be a little more grounded, but that'll come as you drive the circle. It's a little hard when you're essentially just turning right now. So I want to see overall. I want to see you just get to that left side and just drive the circle a little bit better. Okay, direct your energy. You have some good energy coming in the ring, but it's about directing it. Okay, um, so you can watch it. You don't look bad. Rhythm is not bad, but like I said, get to that left side a little better. Stay there, and then really you got to really finish that right leg. Okay, so that right leg isn't necessarily about killing it. It's just about finishing it all the way to the middle. Okay, see how right there it stops. This is midline right here, and you're short here. I want to see you get that thing all the way around. Okay, it's just about finishing that right leg and coming off of that left foot there, right there. Left arm. Left arm is okay, but through the middle it kind of tightens up. I don't really like that when you see when I see throwers rewrap. I don't like a rewrap. I just like a patient left shoulder. So stay patient with the left shoulder, and the left arm closing is kind of like a false patience in the throw, and you start to work against yourself in the middle, and just no good results coming out of that unless you're like really you start to have to kind of jump with that kind of throw. That's what I see at least. That was what the older throwers did in the 80s and 70s and stuff. Was they kind of jumped and held it back really far. But I just don't think that's a good way to throw unless you're really strong and you can do it. But most people aren't. So, like I said, get to that left side a little better, get that right leg coming, and then just get down the circle a little better. I think that'll take care of a lot of the stuff that you have wrong, and that'll, like if you see here, how, like I said, that left foot just kind of drags there. Okay, right here I'd want to see the right leg down and that left leg really getting across the circle. So if you can see a difference here. See how Alekna hits on that left side and gets across the circle there. Okay, so his left foot isn't dragging off of the back of the circle. He's actually getting down the circle. You can actually see this better too in with Cantor. Cantor I think does this the best really out of the major throwers anyway, in my opinion. His ability to get down a circle, especially earlier in his career, was incredible. So if you can see this, look how gets on that left side, does a balance, gets that right leg coming, and then watch this off that left leg. See, just directs the energy. It's not this crazy push or anything like that. It's just getting off of that left leg, being active off of that left foot. Okay, so you're gonna feel it'll actually help you feel grounded a little better in the throw, where you won't feel so sort of light on that left foot. You want to feel heavy on that left foot. You want to feel like that's actually on the ground. That's going to be important just for accelerating throughout the circle. It'll give you a balance point to drive the right leg off of. What else can I say here? And you can see here with his left arm, there's no rewrap at all. Just patience, patient left shoulder, like I was talking about. But that really comes that is a result of you may have to work on that patience a little bit. It's always good to stay patient in the middle, but that's really a result of good right leg drive, and then being good off of that left out of the back. So really, that's what I see here. I think those are the major things you can work on, getting better balance over this left. And now what I see you trying to do, I may be wrong, but it looks like you're really trying to push left. it's really just kind of like you don't have to necessarily try to push all of your weight left. It's just feel yourself get down on that left knee. Okay, if you feel yourself get down on that left knee, then you'll get out over it. Get down on that left knee and get that right leg coming. You'll get down over it. It'll be you'll be able to drive a little better through the circle, which will, like I said, will cause you to be more patient in the middle and therefore bigger throws. Uh, I'd say work on those couple things, and then see what that looks like. We can keep going from there. Okay.